right, people. So I'm going to teach you a little bit about prop firms and their rules. Every prop firm is different. Okay. So right now we are on Funding Traders. The Funding Traders is the prop firm I use. I'm not sure if this prop firm necessarily does futures, but I know for sure it does Forex because I am a Forex trader. Okay. So before we get into anything, you guys need to know this. You need to do your research. Okay. I'm not going to be doing everything for you. I can't do everything for you. The research has to be done yourself. Okay. This isn't only an example that I am giving you. Okay. So let's start off with the evaluations, the rules. Okay. The most known challenge account to be taken is the two-step challenge. Okay. You can do the one-step challenge if you want, but typically the one-step challenge is more stricter rules, which you really don't need unless you are that advanced of a trader. Okay. I recommend you to do a two-step challenge because it puts less pressure on you as a trader and it gives you more wiggle room, okay, to make error. Okay. So the two-step challenge, what is this? The profit target. Okay, so the profit target means you must make at least the first phase, you must hit 10%. Okay, so you must make 10% if you choose any of these. Okay, so 10% of 100K, that is $10,000. It has it written out for you. Okay, 10% is $10,000. Okay, that's your profit. Your second phase, that's why it has this dash. Your second phase, you must hit a 5% profit. Okay, which 5% of 100K is a $5,000 profit. Once you hit those targets, you would then be funded by the funding traders. Okay. Now I'm getting to it. Okay. I'm not sitting here trying to waste your time. I'm getting straight to it. Now, your daily drawdown. What is your daily drawdown? Your daily drawdown is 5%. That means every single day you cannot go past a 5% of your daily drawdown. Okay. So if for some reason you are in drawdown more than 5%, you will then violate the account and you will lose that account. That's simple as possible. So for example, if you have a 100K account once again, and you are you lost even $5,000, okay, you've lost your account. Now, if you lost $4,900, you did not violate your account. But if you lost $5,000, you will violate your account. Okay. My recommendation: don't even try to get nowhere near 5%. My recommendation, if you really want to keep your account, risk less than 2%. Okay. Risk less than 2%. Okay. Now that this prop firm does have a particular percentage rule that you cannot lose per trade, right? And we'll get to that. All right. So just try not to lose more than 2%, at least 1 to 2% per trade. Okay. With this, like I said, with this prop firm account, they do have where I believe you cannot. I'm gonna go ahead and say you can't lose more than 2% on the one trade idea. So if I open one position size, I cannot lose more than 2% in that one trade. Okay. If I was to get stopped out. Okay. So I have to lose less than 2%. Now, your max drawdown. Okay. Now, also with your daily drawdown, remember every day it resets. Okay. So even if you lost 4,900 one day, that means the next day it resets, meaning you can lose 4,900 again the next day. Again, I don't recommend you to do that. I'm just giving you an example of every single day your daily drawdown resets for you. Okay. Now, your max drawdown is different. Your max drawdown is your overall account. Okay. So, for example, your max drawdown, if you was to lose more than 10%, okay, or 10%, that is $10,000 on a 100K account, which means if your account goes from $100,000 to $90,000, you automatically lose this account. Okay. So you automatically lose your account. If you lose $10,000 overall, don't matter if it's in a day or two, it don't matter. Okay. If you lose $10,000 over on your account, you automatically violate your account. Okay. And if you hit a daily drawdown, in any given day of $5,000 on a 100K account with 5%, you also violate your account as well. Now, this is what this is that's just the basic rules, okay? Now, as far as the payout goes, the profit split is 80%. Okay. And I think this prop firm, you can have an add-on of a 90% or 100%, which means you can pay once you purchase an account, you can pay a little bit more money if you want 90 to 100% profit, or like maybe a lesser day payout. Instead of waiting for 14 days, you can have like a 7-day payout or even less. Now, you guys need to check the facts. Okay. So this is why this is so important. Check the facts. Um, you can read step 2 rules. I just went over the 2-step rules. It's the same thing as step 1 rules. It's just the step 1 rules might have more of a stricter rule than step 2. Okay. Now, your what is your leverage? Your leverage is 1 to 100. Gold indices. And it literally basically breaks down for you the leverage of how much leverage you will have on each trade. Um, so max scaling allocation. Um, this tells you like the scaling plan if you're a scaler. Also, if you go to merging accounts, it tells you can you merge accounts, key rules. You see, these are key rules. These is the reason why you want to read things, guys, because if you don't read stuff, then you'll end up missing things. And then when you purchase a challenge account, you'll fail the challenge account, and then you go ballistics. You'll call the prop firm a scam when in reality you did not do the research. You need to start doing your research. Okay. Make sure you do the research and make sure you even write these things down if you can't remember them, or at least have these things in the back of your mind. So if something shady was to happen or crazy was to happen, you can hit them back with these rules. Okay. Um, let me see. Let me see if I can give you guys an example. Let me see. Let me look more at facts. So they do have certain keywords that I really want to show you somewhere. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Okay, here it is. Right. Let me see if I can. As profit target. And the reason why I really want to help you guys see this is because you guys definitely need to understand something. So, once again, it gives you like a breakdown here, of course. So make sure you read that stuff. Maximum daily loss. You see stop loss requirements, trading leverage, maximum loss. Like, guys, there's no reason why you shouldn't get this. Okay. So if you fail a challenge and you like, I don't understand what's going on, that's definitely your fault. But there is some stuff that you need to read. I'm trying to figure out where is that. It may not be in here. Elite and funding traders account rules, trading accounts at funding unmanagement. Prop firms for careers. Let me see if I can look this up. What are the payouts? So there's payout methods. So some of you guys had questions on payouts. This definitely gives you payout methods right here. Okay. You see how I am actually looking into the actual oops, I don't know what's going on here. The you see how I'm looking into the information on facts. Look at facts and you should be able to find all these things. Let me see if I can find the funding traders lot, not lot size rules, trade idea rule. Let's see if I can find it here. No, that it goes back to that. I'm going to find it for you guys because some of these prop firms will have rules, and you probably wouldn't even, see it. Let me see. What are funding traders lot size. So they did have a rule. I cannot find it, guys. For some reason, I cannot find it. But okay, so what I'm going to go ahead and say is they did have a rule where you cannot trade, you cannot risk more than, you cannot lose 2% in one trade idea. Meaning, once again, I cannot just open up a lot size and just or I cannot open up a trade, right? And then once I open up that trade, if I lose 2%, then that means I will partially violate, the rule, and they'll probably give me another chance. If I do it again, then I'll lose my account. That's a little stuff that you got to look out for, guys. So don't just look at, oh, I'm just going to go here and look at, the 100K rules, and this is all the rules I need to look at. No, guys, you got to go in the facts. Okay. What is the trading prop firm? Okay. Who are we? How much money can you make? What's the first step rule, second step rule? Like, it literally gives you a breakdown here. What is the leverage of variable? What's the scaling plan? Can I merge accounts? What's the key rules? It literally gives you all the key rules here, right? Where can I read more? It tells you exactly where you can read more. If you do not do your due diligence research, then you are setting yourself up for failure. Okay. So this is just an example that I'm giving you guys because, and listen, you can join their Discord right here. Join their Discord. And they also have an additional rules that you could find as well. But before I go up, let me see if I can find this again. Funding traders lose more than 2% in one trade idea. For some reason, it's not showing it. And that's why you got to do your digging, guys, because it's so crazy how for some reason I cannot find it. And it was easy to find it not just too long ago, but this is something that you can like. And I'm gonna be honest, like not all prop firms, do this, but I think some prop firms in a way are very sneaky, and they do for sure get you on that. Okay. So definitely do your research. It is literally giving you all of their information here. Okay. Literally giving you all the information here. If you want to contact anybody, you can contact anybody. But yeah, that's all I want to, show you guys. Some of you guys are like very lost on how prop firms work. That's how prop firms work. I mean, even the payout is pretty easy. It's straight up front, straightforward, excuse me, on how you get paid. It shows you literally, if you look in the fact or look on the rules and when you get funded, how much you get paid, when you get paid. Like I said, every prop firm is different. So I hope this video was helpful. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.